Well, good morning, people of the world and fellow humans. I might be a human. You will never know. So, since the last weekend, or I guess since the last time I made a video, I reached my goal of 10,000 kilometers for the year. And afterwards, I did some stupid things. I guess you can call them stupid, but I don't know. I mean, they were kind of intelligent. Because I walked away from these things feeling very, very happy and fulfilled. Let's see, today is November 29th, 2020. The one day. Yeah. I ran 100 miles on Saturday going into Sunday with my friend Sarah, who I met at this really cool 100-mile race that takes place near Mount Hood back in 2019. That race was Mountain Lakes 100. It was like this trail race. There were people and people jogging in the woods. Like that's the kind of stuff that they do in those kinds of things, I guess. Anyway, that was my first time ever finishing one of those kinds of things and earning a buckle. It was a cool day. And ever since, it was kind of cool to have a buddy, new friend that I made that we stay in contact with. Anyway, she had a last man standing race on that Saturday where she had to run 4.2-ish miles every hour on the hour for as long as she possibly could. And every time she finished the 4.2 miles, she had to wait for the next hour to pass. So she was either going to go for 100 miles or more and just do it. So to get to 100 miles, she had to do 24 hours. And I thought that was pretty cool. So I asked her if I could hang out and do 100 miles also. Just casual, you know. And so I went down there and just kind of did my thing. Ran as many loops as I could with her, and while she was resting up, I was getting some miles in. I was able to do 100 miles in about 20 hours and a half, which was kind of fast for me because I'm kind of like a slowpoke when it comes to that distance. And so that was a PR. PR standing for, let's see, purple rainbows. Now, personal record. I was pretty happy about that. And it was strange because, man, I totally died that night. Like, after I ran 100 miles, I was goners. And Sarah kept running. I thought it was fucking awesome. Next day, well, really, it was like the same day after taking like an hour, maybe 2-hour naps, where I was kind of like falling in and out of consciousness. I wouldn't even call it sleeping. It was just some strange form of resting and laying down like a dead corpse. I get up, and after those 24 hours, Sarah got her 100 miles, which was fucking cool. We all kind of hung out for a minute, drank some coffee and reflected. Like, shit, I can't believe that we can just do this kind of stuff. It blows my mind still to this moment. I drove home, no problems. I didn't die. And I made it to today, like, man, surviving out in this place, you know what I'm saying? I went for a little walk afterwards. I gave my sister a call and we got to talk for a bit. It was great. And I went home and slept, woke up and felt like fucking dog shit on Monday. Everything was tight. My hips, my knees, my calves, my feet. But my mind was like, dude, this is awesome. Let's keep going. So I went for a little jog. I guess you can call it a jog. I was like hobbling a lot, but I put like knee braces on both of my knees. And I was out there moving like I shouldn't have been moving at all. But I was still running. And man, everything felt great. Just to be able to move. And then Tuesday, I ran a bit more and I ran faster. And all the pain and tightness was reduced down to 50%. And Wednesday, I went for another jog. And I wanted to test out my legs on the trails. So I went trail running. And my legs were feeling even better that day. It's like every day since running 100 miles, like the healing just kept happening. So after that was Thanksgiving. And my buddy Brock, he wanted to go run his first Wildwood end-to-end, which is a 30-mile trail in this place called Forest Park in Portland, Oregon. It's a roller coaster of a trail, if you ask me. I've done Wildwood countless times with so many people. Like, it's one of the coolest things ever. It was my first technical ultra marathon. And so it felt good to be able to show Brock the way, you know? And Brock crushed it. He did so good. Like, I was waiting for the moment when we would all reach our low points. And he got to his lows at just the right time and kept pushing through. It was great. I love seeing that kind of perseverance. And for like a 20-year-old, dude, that's freaking awesome. Not a lot of kiddos these days are like doing this kind of thing. So I can see Brock doing some big things in the future. Yeah, after that run, I went and hung out with my family and my friends, ate a lot of food, went into like a legit food coma, and woke up the next day and was feeling even better. So I went for a jog again. And I got to catch up with another friend of mine, one of my ultra running mentors, who helped me finish my first 100 miler like back when I was like 21 or 22 or something like that. Her name's Candace. I think she's an amazing human being as well. And it was really cool to just talk about a lot of the things that make us happy and looking at life and realizing, shit, it ain't that bad. Yeah, and then on Friday, I woke up and ran some more. Oh wait, no, it was Saturday. I got my days all mixed up. I went outside and I was just fucking tired. So did a little bit of running and shuffling and decided, you know what? I'm gonna just walk this one out, dude. So I walked for like a few hours. Got to really practice my power walk, which is key if you want to keep moving. And now today's Sunday. And I just wanted to talk about where I am as far as this running thing goes. It ain't nothing but a day. Let's see. So for the week, I think I'm going to be at about 120 miles, maybe 130 if I'm feeling a little frisky today. And like after last week, last week was like a 205-mile week. I told myself that'd be my last like super long week before I start relaxing. And this is like a kind of long week after that. I think once December comes around, I'm just gonna kind of like maybe run a few 5Ks and go for a lot of walks. I've been thinking about heading up to this hill on my days off from work and just walking up and down it like a G. Well, I'm gonna get back to jogging because that's what I like to do. I'll catch y'all later.